Before we start, and before anyone says anything in the comments, I am not trying to be a solution. I am the problem. Let me repeat myself. I am not trying to be the solution. I am the problem. And what I mean by that is that I believe your first car should be whatever the hell you want it to be. I'm not here to tell you that you should go for the most basic of cars, the most overused strategies like that. I'm here to fuel your impulses, not stop them. I'm a toxic bitch, and if you don't like it, then get the fuck out of here. So I'm only 25 for now, and I've been out of high school for around 7 years now. When I got out of high school, I had already had a car in my possession, a 2010 Honda Civic LX sedan that I didn't purchase myself. And all of this was before I got really deep into cars. I had gotten deeper into cars around 2019 to 2020, and prior to that, I had no real diversity to my taste in cars. So my only cars I wanted back then was either a Jeep Wrangler or Dodge Charger, just like any other black kid in the hood. When I finally did actually get into cars, I actually went on a small little journey to actually see what type of cars I did like, because honestly, I had never really thought about it prior to that. But for me, my main love would have to be in a lot of Nissan. And later on after that, I actually ended up buying my first car, which was a 1991 Nissan 300ZX. Now, I could tell the entire story of what happened between that time and now, but long story short, I no longer have that Honda or the 300ZX. And that's not for the reasons you think. My plan was rock solid for what I wanted to do, but my execution is where I messed it up. So getting into advice number 1 that I have for you is understand the person you are before you try to understand a car. If you're not sure of your likes and the things that you actually want to do, then don't buy the first car that comes to mind. Now, don't get me wrong, if you really want that high mild shit box, then go for it. But understand that you need to want it. A lot of people buy cars they think they want because other people show how cool they can be on a very surface level. But internally, it's not always sunshines and rainbows. Advice number 2, and this is somewhat of a continuation of number 1, understand if the goods of the car outweighs the headaches for you. Every car have their caveats, and almost every car is going to give you a migraine one way or another. But just like a relationship, do you love that car enough to deal with it? Like I said before, I had a 300ZX before. And if you're someone that's not familiar with that car, well, let's just say it's a car that comes with a lot to it that a lot of people don't really want to deal with. Long story short, again, I currently have another 300ZX that is my project car that I'm currently working on. Advice number 3, get a personal loan. In this day and age, going to a dealership is like buying a house. You better be in it for the long run, or you better have that money. But if you don't, personal loans or saving money is your best friend, honestly. There are a lot of cars in the 5K to 10K range, and they go even lower than that, which are really good deals to get you going on your car enthusiast journey. Going for a personal loan could help with insurance as well as monthly payments. And this is mainly for my folks that's just getting out of high school. Everything is going to be expensive. Buying a car from the dealership on a 5 to 7 year plan is longer than you think. On top of that, until you pay it off completely, you still don't technically own that car. With a personal loan, that car is legally yours no matter what. Meaning you don't have to pay hundreds of dollars in insurance and car payments alone. Depending on how much you get from the personal loan, everything should be relatively inexpensive, leaving room for a lot of goodies for your new car. Advice number 4, do research on your car and be patient. Doubling back on advice 1 and 2, make sure that the common issues for whatever car you want is something that you want to put up with. Getting into JDM, Euro, or even American cars, there is most likely someone out there that has already had the same car that you want, and they found every common problem you can usually think of. Find what makes your car tick before it ticks you off, and you sell it to another dying soul trying to start their car journey as well. If that shitbox's problems are manageable for you, then fuck it, buy it. Who cares what your grandma thinks? But at the same time, don't buy that one car in your area on Facebook Marketplace just because it's the only car you're looking for in your area. Most of the time, your patience could help you get an even sweeter deal later on. If you really want that car, then go crazy, go stupid, I don't care. But if it's more of a meh type of feel, then you're setting yourself up for failure. Advice number 5. Check your car thoroughly before actually buying anything. This is a simple one, but still something a lot of new buyers overlook. The main reason I sold my first 300ZX was because of rust on the undercarriage. I was so excited and so ready to buy it that I only expected the engine, interior, and exterior of the car, which evidently messed me up in the long run. Going back to advice 4, sometimes being patient can help you out. Because 1 week later, another 300ZX for the same price in way better condition popped up. If you aren't so patient as I am, the next best option to do is really do a good job at inspecting, and you should really be golden. This is a step in my plan that I didn't execute right, which evidently screwed me up in the long run. And last but not least, advice number 6. Ignore the naysayers. Whatever car you pick, there is definitely going to be someone that's going to tell you not to get what you want. And most of the time, it's because of their own personal feelings about that car. It's fine to take advice and think about it, because at the end of the day, you're all humans with your own consciousness. You shouldn't need some dweeb on YouTube telling you what you should and shouldn't do. This is just my personal advice. But like a tattoo, if you know you really want this car, despite the cons and mechanical problems with it, then ignore the people that keep just saying, buy a Civic. Get what you want, because when you get to your older ages, you might not even want to own any of these cars, let alone be able to even get in some of them. Life is stressful enough. Why not get what you want that's fun? You deserve it, especially if you're genuinely passionate about it. And those are just a couple of tips that I feel like could help a new car enthusiast buy their first car despite what it is. If you want reliable, go reliable. If you want fast and dangerous, then hey, I'm not promoting that, but if you do, go stupid and go crazy. Like I said, at the end of the day, take whatever advice you like, but don't jeopardize your happiness for responsibility. Try to make that a word, but it's not. Life is short and responsibilities will come. So try to enjoy the time that you have, and if you don't have the time, at least try to wiggle some time in for once in a while. But regardless, thanks for watching if you've gotten this far. I hope you enjoyed the video. Consider subscribing and leaving a like if you've gotten this far and if I helped you out a little bit. Press that bell to get notified on all my new releases. And my name's Soda. Nice to meet you. Remember to stay tuned and stay chill. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.